Hi, this 10-minute video comes to you from the GISD Communications Office with some information about the district's Schools of Choice program. We want you and all teachers and staff to know about Schools of Choice and to be able to share this information with your friends, family, and others in the community when asked. It's important that we all use consistent terminology and that you know where to find more information about the program if need be. First, we're going to start with a video, which can be found on the district's home webpage as well as the Schools of Choice homepage.
This is Kelly Moulton, your proud Galveston ISD Superintendent, and I'm here today to talk about our Schools of Choice program. There are a few things that you will want to know as you prepare for the next school year. First of all, what is Schools of Choice? It's an opportunity for Galveston ISD to make available any school regardless of your neighborhood. Each of our schools has unique personality. Many of them are magnet schools and have their own theme. We want to match the best learning opportunity for you and your child with a school that best meets your needs. We're going to use the word CARE, C-A-R-E, as a way to form how you're going to remember how to register for Galveston ISD schools. C stands for continuing student, but it also stands for course selection form. C for continuing, C for course selection form. If you're going into grades 5 through 12, your campus administrators and your campus counselors are going to help make sure you choose the right courses for the next year. CARE, C-A-R-E. The A stands for application. Application is important for these groups. If you're going into kindergarten, grade 5, grade 9 at high school, or you wish to change your campus. Let me say that again. A, application. If you're going into kinder, if you're going into grade 5, if you're going into high school at grade 9, or you wish to change your campus. This is a process that will happen first time in January. We're going to call that phase 1. Phase 1 is going to impact students who want to attend Austin Middle School as a 5th grader and Ball High School as a 9th grader. You're going to have the opportunity to make application for those two schools. Application at Ball High School happens in January. And just like our other campuses that have their own themes, Ball High School has 4 unique communities to meet the needs of its learners. First of all, there is Biomed and Health Professions, STEM, which is Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math, Media Arts, and Innovation and Entrepreneurship. We hope that every student will find their interest when they come to one of the 4 communities at Ball High. Application to Austin Middle School is also taking place at this same time. Austin is a little bit different than our other middle schools because we have an opportunity for you to go through an admissions process. This is a school that uses a rubric to determine how students are selected for Austin. We look at a rubric that includes information on academic performance, attendance, discipline. Phase 2 happens a little bit later, and it includes application, again, for going into kindergarten, 5th grade, for our other middle schools, Collegiate, Central, and Crenshaw, and also our elementary schools, Rosenberg, Parker, Oppie, Morgan, and Burnett. Crenshaw is also an elementary school. So again, C-A-R-E, C if you're continuing, A for application, 2 phases, phase 1, high school and Austin, phase 2, our remaining schools. The next letter in the word CARE is R, and that stands for registration. All returning students register every year. Let me repeat that. All returning students register each year. We actually start that process at the end of the school year that we're in so that we make sure that we have good communication with our parents and our students so that every returning student registers for the next year. So C-A-R-E, and E is for enroll. You notice how I said under R, registration happens for returning students? E, enrollment, happens for students new to our district. Maybe you've been away from Galveston ISD and you're returning. You also need to enroll. And every student going into pre-K or kindergarten must enroll. You're going to want to do that at the individual campus. It's always a great idea to check the website or to make a personal call to know exactly what you're going to need. But everyone will need their birth certificate, Social Security card, proof of immunization, and proof of residency. Having those things in hand when you go to the campus is going to be a great start. Also want to let you know that all of our campuses are going to hold tours for prospective students and family members. We're going to have some dates that are posted on our website. They will be consistent across the district, and it is our open invitation for you to come and see not only the first school you might like, but maybe you can see all of them so you get the best possible match for your students' learning style and what we have to offer at Galveston ISD. We're excited to show off our campuses and the programs that we have for you. Please take advantage of our social media campaign, our website. Stay connected with gisd.org. We're happy that you're here, and we're happy to serve you going into this next school year.
There are a couple other things I'd like to show you on our website. You can access the Schools of Choice webpage by going to our district and then clicking Schools of Choice. Along the left-hand navigation, you'll see that information is arranged again under the 4 key terms explained in the video. Everything you need to know about each of these processes can be found there. Here you have information about course selection, application information, which is broken down by general application information on Phase 1 and Phase 2, as well as by grade level. Information here for registration, as well as enrollment and all those documents that are required. There are 2 new documents this year that we've created that I'd like to show you. They're located here under the Schools of Choice information. The first document is the Schools of Choice Keyword Guide. You'll see it here in English as well as Spanish, and it goes through the who, what, when, and where of each of those important terms. Second, we've created a Schools of Choice Process Guide. This guide will help guide our students and their parents through the required steps for each student's situation. You'll see here that some students will be required to apply and enroll, while other students will be required to apply and register. This document will help people understand what steps are required for their particular situation. You'll see here most of our students will simply register in May. Also on the website, you'll see information about school tours and information events. All the flyers are listed here. We also have some FAQs, a nice map of all of our GISD schools, and any other information that you need to know about Schools of Choice. Thank you so much for your time today. I hope you learned a little or a lot about GISD Schools of Choice. Take care.